Welcome to the video for the feasibility study for the entrepreneur team. This class is advanced software engineering and this video is for Sprint2. I am Daniel Ruiz Perez and I'm the creator of this video. The product owner is Mr. Bob Hacker and the project mentor is Dr. Masoud Sajjad. This is the outline that I'm going to follow in this presentation. We're going to talk about motivation and the market research and then about the 5 different feasibilities. So first, the motivation. Basically, Start.FIU could benefit from automatizing many of its tasks, but right now they are all manual. From the perspective of the entrepreneur, we ought to provide him or her with more resources and services in every step of the process. From the perspective of Start.FIU, we will facilitate the management of the entrepreneurs when they go through the 2 workshops that they have, 2 programs that they have, which are the incubator and the accelerator. Regarding the market research, there is literally almost no risk for Start.FIU because the developers don't get paid. And the only cost is the time of some of the members, for example, Mr. Hacker or the secretary, that they volunteer with their time to help us understand their needs. There are other universities that have already similar software that what we ought to develop, but it's not feasible for us to get. Also, there are no off-the-shelf solutions, at least that we know of, that we can just buy. But again, it is way cheaper for Start.FIU to have students code for it, and it's also beneficial for the students to engage into a project that they will actually use. Regarding the technical feasibility, most of the members of this team, of the entrepreneur team, have already previous experience with software development. But almost none of us have experience with the frameworks that they are already using. But we are already addressing that, and that's not going to be an issue. Also, if something is technically complicated or infeasible to develop in the 1 semester time that we have, we will just postpone it to the next semester or the following semester to ensure that the people from the next classes have work to do.
For the economic feasibility, I did the cost-benefit analysis. The cost in this case is 0 because developers don't get paid. And this other component, epsilon, is a very small value corresponding with the time invested by Start.FIU workers. So this means that this equation is very close to 0 for every positive value of benefit. So for even if it's a small benefit that Start.FIU gets, it is cost effective. And then on the perspective of FIU, not Start.FIU, this equation, the cost of having 1 student work for Start.FIU is basically minus 2,500, which is the average tuition for every course. So the cost is actually negative. So this equation is less than 0 for every positive value of benefit. So to sum up, Start.FIU can't lose anything, and FIU can only gain. So this project is definitely feasible economically. Regarding the legal feasibility, the only legal issue could be having professional graduate students code the system for free without giving them any economic compensation. But because the students are gaining experience and making a system that will be actually used, this increases our motivation. So I don't foresee this to be a problem because all of us understand that this is actually a very good opportunity for us. For the operational feasibility, so Start.FIU doesn't need our services as stated by its director, but it can be very beneficial for them. So these benefits could be achieved by taking care of most of their hidden needs that they may not know that they have. These are just some examples: improve advisor-mentor relationship, improve Start.FIU feedback, improve entrepreneur application procedure, improve entrepreneur general experience, and basically a greater Start.FIU outreach. All these tasks, all these issues are just on the perspective of the entrepreneur. And lastly, the scheduling feasibility. So the estimated time for the completion of this project is 1 semester because we don't have more time. So the maximum number of user stories will be finished in this time, and we will make sure we have something for the following at least 2 semesters for other student groups to work with this. Should you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me at druiz072@fiu.edu. If you have questions regarding this project, you can also contact Dr. Masood Sajadi at sajadi@cs.fiu.edu. The product owner is Mr. Robert Hacker. Thank you.